Rika Gold, Private Word, Ben Farris, and Last Home is Sports Ruler. Official placings for the Marlborough Cup of 1985. Number 8, Tryshell, ridden by Armelian, was first. Number 8, Tryshell, ridden by Armelian, was first. Number 5, Lockley's Tradition, B. Werner, was second. And number 1, King Phoenix, ridden by M. Gorham, was third. The time for the race was 1 minute 23.4 seconds. And we'd like the connections of Tryshell to please come to the gate to lead the winner back to scale after the events. Great win, Tryshell. Began well, was always trapped 3 deep, but finished full of running and was drawing right away from them. The only horse that went home anywhere near it was King Phoenix, who came from a long way back to get up and take third placing. Tryshell, one of 3, saddled up by Colin Hayes. The other 2, Delightful Bell and Rass Dancer, but Tryshell proved to be much stronger. She's by Sir Tristram from Tyona, a chestnut mare, raced by Swettenham Stud. And Tryshell should pay $5.30 the win and $2.05 for a place. Second placing to 5, Lockley's Tradition, $1.65, and third, King Phoenix, $1.05. Centauria, a fair run. Delightful Bell was just 1 horse wider than Tryshell and just wasn't good enough on the day. Mendira Twal didn't give a kick at any stage. Rass Dancer ran a fair race. Playful Princess ran a great race. It's finished just behind the place getters. It's run 5th in the event. Touch of Genius wasn't up to it, but the winner, Tryshell, was just too good. The winner of the Marlborough Cup, number 8, Tryshell, a chestnut mare, 4-year-old, by Sir Tristram from Tyona, raced by the Swettenham Stud manager R.E. Sangster, trained by Colin Hayes and ridden by Mick Mallion. Second, number 5, Lockley's Tradition, B. Werner, and third, number 1, King Phoenix, M. Gorham. Officially 4th was Wise Call, and 5th, Playful Princess. Now the next race today, the Godby Welder, scratch 11, Sapphire Lad, and also number 15, Brinkworth, and in the Underwood Stakes take out number 9, Moss Kingdom. This is the Godby Welter, net call $3.45 and $1, So Vague $5.62.10, Glen Morriston $2.90 and $85, Toyd $2.25 and $95, Brash Sun $4.65 $1.75, Desperate Sweep $24 and $4.95, 7 Great Poet $12 and $3.40, 8 Mighty Lancer $5.80 $1.40, 9 Roche $14.85 and $3.60, 10 My Dulcinea $7.40 and $2.30, 12 Carline Ben $3.90 and $1.30, 13 Palooka $22.65 and $4.80, and number 14 is Show Glen $9.65 and $2.75. Pool $67,000 the win, $42,000 the place. We'll be back for the presentations after this break. L winning the Marlborough Cup $5.30 and $2.05. Lockley's Tradition $1.65 and 1 King Phoenix $1.05. The Quinella $23.05 and the Trifecta $274.75. Well, down in the mounting yard at this stage. And So Vague. Now Show Glen is ready. Glen Morriston walks in. And the American horse So Vague, the last one to come up. They're in the stalls. Attendant in with Palooka, the lights on. Away they go. Caught them in a beautiful line. Near the inside, Mighty Lancer was first out from Great Poet and also Desperate Sweep, Brash Sun. Toyed on the inside of those horses, and they were followed then by Palooka showing some early speed. Glen Morriston moving up towards the leaders. Then came Show Glen further back in the field, followed by Roche, Carlisle, Ben. And when they settle down into stride back near the rear now, My Dulcinea, Net Call second last, and So Vague is last.
Over the hill they race, and Glen Morrison took up the running, a length to Great Poet, a half to Brash Sun, and 3 deep Palooka. Then about 2 lengths to Mighty Lancer, and they were followed by Toyd, now starting to move forward in the centre of that bunch of horses from Desperate Sweep. About a length and a half to Roche, My Dulcinea, and Carline Ben. 2 to Show Glen, and a couple to Net Call and So Vague. Down to the 800, Glen Morrison a half length Palooka, Brash Sun a half length and splitting them. 2 lengths away Great Poet, 1 to Toyd, Desperate Sweep, Hard Ridden, Mighty Lancer locked in on the rails from Ross going around them, Carlisle Ben. Show Glen commencing a move from My Dulcinea, So Vague, and Net Call is still last. 600 out, Glen Morrison and Palooka, and in between them Brash Sun. A length and a half, Carlisle Ben going quickly around them to 4th from Toyd, and then Ross, So Vague to the outside, and Great Poet. On the turn, and Brash Sun getting the split, moved up to join Glen Morrison now. Carlisle Ben comes at them quickly, and Toyd trying to get up in the centre. 4 of them in line from Show Glen at the 200. Carlisle Ben took the lead. Toyd hasn't got a lot of room. He's pushing through from Brash Sun. Here's Show Glen, and out wide is So Vague. About 4 in line. Toyd put its head in front in the centre, and Toyd's going to win it by a head to Carlisle Ben. Maybe Brash Sun third with out wide So Vague in that photo from Show Glen. Then came Glen Morrison behind them from My Dulcinea. Back behind them Mighty Lancer and also Palooka from Roche, and Net Call, and Great Poet is back behind them with Desperate Sweep. Official placings for the Godby Welter. The judge has called for the photo. A magnificent race down the straight, 4 of them in line for about 200 metres, and the photo is to separate Toyd, who was 1 out from the fence, from Carlisle Ben, and very close for third, maybe Brash Sun, with So Vague getting into it on the outside in the photo for third. They'll finish as I've called them. Toyd's won it. Great run, Toyd. He's just won it from Carlisle Ben, and probably Brash Sun has just got third in front of So Vague. Number 4 is the winner, Toyd, ridden by C. Din. Number 4, Toyd, ridden by C. Din first. Second, number 12, Carlisle Ben, R. Heffernan. And out wide, number 2, So Vague, has got third placing, ridden by P. Hutchinson. 4, 12 and 2. Now the 7th race on the program is the Underwood Stakes. The scratching 9 Moss Kingdom, and the rider for 10 not declared, P.D. Johnson. And in the last race you can scratch 7 Mr. Jonathan and 12 Gothic Steeple. Oh gee, that was a race. There were 4 horses locked in line from the 300 metre mark till the 50 metre mark. And then it was the first to weaken out of it was Glen Morrison. Then Brash Sun weakened slightly, and Toyd just got its head in front of Carlisle Ben, and then So Vague came with a flashing run down the outside. Number 4, the winner, Toyd, $3.05 and $1.05. Second placing to number 12, Carlisle Ben, $1.35, and third, number 2, So Vague, has paid $1.55.
And
now the winner of the Godby Welter, number 4, Toyd,
number 1,
a bay gelding 6-year-old by Moronton from Royal Grant, raced by E.C. Wrigley and Mrs. B.D. Clark, trained by Tommy Hughes at Flemington and ridden by apprentice C. Din. Second, number 12, Carlisle Ben, R. Heffernan. Third, number 2, So Vague, P. Hutchinson. Officially 4th, Brash Sun. And 5th was Show Glen. And there you see them going to the line again in this magnificent battle. And great run, So Vague. It's come from second last to grab third place. And on the TAB in Victoria, number 1, Astralin, $9.90 and $2.40. 2, Bounty Hawk, $1.65 and $90. 3, Colonial Flag, $4.10 and $1.05. 4, Jamaica Inn, $17.75 and $3.70. 5, King Delamere, $2.05 and $1.05. 6, Kiwi Slave, $6.35 and $1.80. 7, Lack of Reason, $7.85 and $1.90. 8, Luther's Luck, $6.20 and $1.50. Moss Kingdom, the stretching. 10, Not Declared, $15.95, $3.50. 11, Pass the Baton, $22.15, $3.95. 12, Cliency, $81.85, $16.55. 13, Donburn,
42.55 and 8.30.
7 to 1.
14 Importune, 27.25 and 6.60. And 15 Tristark, $4 the win, $1.15 the place. Tote Holdings, 92,000 the win, 54,000 the place on the Wait for Age Underwood Stakes. Marlborough Cup Day at Caulfield, exclusive to Channel 7. We'll be back after this break. On the program, which was won by Toyd. $3.05 and $1.05, number 4 Toyd. Second 12 Carlisle Ben, $1.35. Third 2 Sauvage, $1.55. The Quinella, $12.85. And the trifecta, $191.95. $176.90. 2 Bounty Hawk, $20.35. 3 Colonial Flag, $72.20. 4 Jamaica Inn, $344.40. 5 King Delamere, $19.60. 6 Kiwi Slave, $61.05. 7 Lacquer Reason, $209.15. 8 Luther's Luck, $79.85. Scratch Moss Kingdom. 10 Not Declared, $351.30. 11 Pass the Baton, $563.65. 12 Pliancy, $935.35. 13 Donburn, $898.85. 14 Importune, $581.20. And number 15 Tristark, $48.10. Now the substitute in the first leg not required, and the sub here is number 2 Bounty Hawk. Okay, let's go back to this event. Bounty Hawk's been racing in Sydney. We haven't any videotape of it. Kiwi Slaves won with an each-way chance, a very consistent performer, and his was quite a good performance when placed at Flemington recently.
The stablemates, away they go. Kiwi Slave began very well with Not Declared and Jamaica Inn, and going up Dynasty Prince to join the leaders. They're followed by Irish Lord Tristark. Fine Offer is well back but being let go as there's no pace on. He might even be in front in a minute. Then Pliancy with Fox Seal, Toujours Mio and Moss Kingdom. Dynasty Prince led at the 1200, a half length now to Fine Offer, a length away on the inside Not Declared, and 1 to Kiwi Slave. A length and a half Jamaica Inn, Tristark. 2 to Irish Lord going backwards, passed by Fox Seal and Moss Kingdom. A length further back to Jour Mio and Pliancy last. At the 1000, Dynasty Prince slowing them right up a little over a length to Fine Offer, and a half away on the inside. Then came Not Declared. 1 to Kiwi Slave. Next is Tristark, followed on the outside by Moss Kingdom. And they're crawling on the inside. Jamaica Inn, Pliancy taking off from Fox Seal, Irish Lord and Toujours Mio. 800 out, and Dynasty Prince a half to Fine Offer. Kiwi Slave moving up 3 deep. Tristark 4 wide. Moss Kingdom goes up a line of 5. Then a length away behind those horses, Fox Seal making his run, followed by Jamaica Inn, Not Declared, Pliancy. Then Irish Lord and Toujours Mio last into the straight. On the corner, and Fine Offer led on the rails. Kiwi Slave hanging a bit, about 4 out, tackling him with Tristark. Then Dynasty Prince. Fine Offer kicked a length and a half in front. Then Fox Seal and Moss Kingdom. With 300 to go, Fine Offer 2 lengths to Kiwi Slave and Tristark. Then Dynasty Prince battling on from Fox Seal, and further back Moss Kingdom, who's beaten. Fine Offer clear at the 150, a length and a half to stablemate Kiwi Slave and Tristark. He's holding them safely at the moment. Fine Offer's coming away, in fact, and Fine Offer's going on to win it well. Tristark battles on strongly for second, Kiwi Slave third. Fourth is Fox Seal, and then Dynasty Prince. Jamaica Inn, Not Declared.
Well, there it was. Good performance there by Kiwi Slave, and the quadrellas are available now. Some nice dividends there. Numbers you want so far are 5, 8 and 4. 5, 8, 4. And with number 1, Astralin, $17,840.15. 2 Bounty Hawk, $1,882.60. 3 Colonial Flag, $6,937.80. 4 Jamaica Inn and Tristark, $3,822.85. 5 King Delamere and Importune, $2,003.40. 6 Kiwi Slave Donburn, $7,805.05. 7 Lacquer Reason and Pliancy, $9,366.05. 8 Luther's Luck and Pass the Baton, $9,859 even. And 9, which is Not Declared on its own, $13,380.10. Some nice divvies there. and hope you're still alive. Marlborough Cup Day, 2 to go. The next one is the Underwood, the big weight for age event, and we'll be back after this commercial break. That is just about the last of them. Lights on,
Racing. Caught them pretty well. Don Byrne, Lack of Reason among the first out with Not Declared, and then Importune. Luther's Luck looking for the lead with Tristar. King Delamere away well. Bounty Hawks trailing it early, and then Importune dropping back on the inside from Kiwi's Slave. They're followed by Jamaica in, Astralin, and then Pliancy, followed by Colonial Flag and past the Baton. Heading towards the 1600, Not Declared, a length in front of Luther's Luck. A half length, Don Byrne pulling hard, a length to Tristark, beautifully placed. On the inside is Lack of Reason, a length and a half, King Delamere on the outside of Importune, and then a length and a half, Bounty Hawk, Pliancy and Astralin. 2 lengths to Kiwi Slave, and then on the inside came Jamaica in, 2 to Colonial Flag and 3 to Past the Baton. Past the 1400, climbing the hill, and the leader Not Declared. A length and a half, Luther's Luck, and a half to Don Byrne. They're not going hard. 1 and a half to Tristark, Lack of Reason the rails, a length and a half, King Delamere is settled all right. Then Pliancy moving up on the outside from Importune, a length to Bounty Hawk, Astralin, Kiwi Slave, and then Jamaica in, followed by Colonial Flag and Past the Baton. 1,000 out down the railway side, and still the leader Not Declared. 3 parts to Luther's Luck, a length and a half, Don Byrne. Tristark, he's niggling at it a little bit now. A length and a half then to King Delamere, joining Lack of Reason as the paces clapped on. Then a length and a half further back, Astralin. Bounty Hawk lost his place. Importune gone to the outside from Pliancy. Bounty Hawk going forward now. Then Kiwi Slave and Colonial Flag a long way out of it. 500 out on the corner, Luther's Luck had joined Not Declared. Tristark under the whip moving up to them, and a length and a half. Lack of Reason, he's making a run from King Delamere. They're followed by Importune and Bounty Hawk needing a run. Tristark took the lead into the straight, immediately tackled by Lack of Reason. King Delamere, Bounty Hawk's going well if he gets out. The leader Tristark from Lack of Reason. Bounty Hawk coming at them from Luther's Luck, but Tristark took the lead. Lack of Reason trying to get to him. Tristark just in front of Lack of Reason. Tristark the leader near the line, and it's going to win it by a half neck to Lack of Reason. 2 lengths away, King Delamere third. Every chance from Bounty Hawk, and Importune ran on well next. Then Kiwi Slave, followed by Luther's Luck, Colonial Flag. Further back in the field, Jamaica in, Astralin, Pliancy. Then came Not Declared with those horses, and Don Byrne and Past the Baton among the last 2.
Official placings for the Underwood Stakes. Number 15, Tristark, ridden by W. Trelaw, was first. Number 15, Tristark, W. Trelaw first. Number 7, Lack of Reason. G. Phillips was second. And number 5, King Delamere, ridden by G. Willits, was third. 7, 15, 7 and 5. Now the final event on the program today, the Royal Show Handicap, scratch 7, Mr. Jonathan, and 12, Gothic Steeple. Well, disappointing run from King Delamere. He had every possible chance. Great run from Lack of Reason second, also Tristark the winner. Importune, I noticed, ran on nicely. Bounty Hawk, I just wonder if he did get into some trouble there in the middle stage of the race, because he seemed to lose his position. And perhaps he could be forgiven. We'll have a look at a replay of that race a little bit later. But the winner, Tristark, raced very well, was under pressure a long way from home. How it kept going, I don't know in this class of field. It was being hard ridden and then under the whip 600 or 700 metres from home, and it's just kept going. Tristark to pay $2.95 and $1. Lack of Reason $2.45, and King Delamere 90 cents. They're the should pays on the race. Now I'd like the winning owner to be in attendance, please, to lead the winner back to scale. Colonial Flag was allowed to drop right out of it, and he went past a few horses. Kiwi Slave did nothing. Luther's Luck ran a game race. Importune ran on nicely, ran about 4th or 5th. That was a very good run. But the winner and Tristark and Lack of Reason, they were the 2 runs that really impressed after the running of the Underwood Stakes. A bay mare 4-year-old by Sir Tristram from Renark, raced by N. Column, P. Shepherd, G. Smorgum, J. Styles and A. White, trained by R.S. McDonald at Epsom and ridden by W. Trelaw.
59.50.
Second, number 7, Lacquer Reason, G. Phillips. Third, number 5, King Delamere, G. Willits. Officially fourth, Importune. And fifth, Bounty Hawk. So, the Quinella there. No, not an handicap. One Bellyman's Boy, 145 and 115. Two Unconquered, 305, 140. Three Waratah Bay, 275 and 85. Four Top Banner, 430, 115. 5 Johnny, 730 and 165. 6 Naliska, 1330 and 295. Scratch Mr. Jonathan. 8 Nakundra, 1570 and 340. 9 Admiral Boy, 555 and 130. 10 Surf Fleet, 2235 and 410. 11 is the Mostest, 1485 and 380. Scratch Gothic Steeple. Hawaiian Blue is 1030 and 190. Nifty Boy, 21 and 490. Prince Remo, 6050 and 1140. Regano, 16 is 59.95 and 890. And number 17, State Member, 122.35 and 21.85. Just under the 100,000 the win and just over 50 for the place. Now, let's... Right, well now let's have a look at the replay of 7 Lacquer Reason 245, third 5 King Delamere 90, Quinella 49.40 and the trifecta $330.15. The daily double for 8 Try Shell and 8.15 Tristark, $48.15. And the quadrella for 5844, $3,822.85. Well, I mentioned during the call, and I've mentioned since, what a difficult ride that was for Wayne Trelaw, because he was riding the ears off that horse a long way from home. In fact, pulled the whip on it at the 600 metres, and yet it just kept going. A tribute to the trainer and a tribute to the jockey. Let's get out.
Win some more, perhaps. The Mostest settles in with O Johnny and also Nakundra. Top Banner goes in, and we wait on Hawaiian Blue, Nifty Boy, and Naliska. Hawaiian Blue is set. Sun shining brilliantly again at the moment. We had a little rain, mostly sun, but it has been cold. Now Naliska goes into line, and Nifty Boy back with the clerk of the course about to come forward at the 1800-metre barrier. Naliska and stands well. Nifty Boy on its outside goes in, and they're set for the final event on the card. Light is on, away they go. And on the inside, Bellyman Boy jumped well from Unconquered, and away well too is the Mostest, O Johnny and Nakundra. Looking for the lead early, then Admiral Boy and Surf Fleet. Top Banner around the outside, then Regano, and they were followed next by Hawaiian Blue, Waratah Bay, Prince Remo, then Nifty Boy, followed by State Member, and last Naliska. Heading up past the 1500-metre mark, the Mostest went around them to take the lead. It's a tightly bunched field because he slows the pace up immediately. Surf Fleet second, Unconquered third, Bellyman's Boy on the rails fourth, then Top Banner moving 3 deep around them, and they're followed by Admiral Boy, Nakundra, and Regano round the outside of that bunch. O Johnny, Prince Remo back along the inside rail from Hawaiian Blue and Waratah Bay the centre. 2 lengths Naliska, Nifty Boy, and last State Member. 1100 out, coming down the side. Top Banner eventually got around them to take the lead. 2 lengths clear from the Mostest, a half to Surf Fleet, a length and a half Regano. Bellyman's Boy tucked in on the rails. On his outside is Unconquered, and they're going around them now. Waratah Bay's gone up very quickly. O Johnny is making some ground at Hawaiian Blue and Nakundra. Bellyman's Boy's got badly boxed up on the fence, badly needs room as the leader's Top Banner tackled by Waratah Bay, and Hawaiian Blue on the outside of it's gone up to join them too. Nakundra's not far behind them. O Johnny coming into it, and Bellyman's Boy's got pushed right back to last of the main bunch. Top Banner the leader, 400 to go now. From Hawaiian Blue the outside, Surf Fleet, Naliska right off the track with Nakundra making their runs. Waratah Bay is in the centre, further back Bellyman's Boy. Top Banner kick clear at the 300. He's 3 lengths in front now. From Surf Fleet in second placing Admiral Boy. Bellyman Boy again got badly checked, but Top Banner's got a winning break. He's well clear of Admiral Boy, flying down the outside. Top Banner, tackled by Admiral Boy, but he'll last. Top Banner, I think, just beaten Admiral Boy. Stablemates Naliska and Ballyman's Boy in a photo for third. Then Hawaiian Blue Nakundra, followed by Nifty Boy, Surfleet, Unconquered the most as Waratah Bayo Johnny. Back with those horses there was State Member and Regano, and Prince Remo has been the last one to pull up. Final event on the program, the judge calling for the photo to separate Top Banner and the fast finishing Admiral Boy, and a further photo for third between Naliska and Ballyman's Boy. Well, Top Banner got about 3 lengths in front, had the race well won. Admiral Boy has absolutely flown on the line, has just failed, I think, and Ballyman's Boy has probably got up for third on the outside. Will certainly beaten Ballyman's Boy. He rode it beautifully, rode it too well. Number 4 is the winner, Top Banner, ridden by H. White. Number 4, Top Banner, H. White is first. Number 9 is second, Admiral Boy, ridden by K. Forrester. And number 1 is third, Ballyman's Boy, ridden by P.B. Smith. 4, 9 and 1. Right, well now we're calling once again J.V. Ryan of Fish Creek, the winner of the Marlborough Cup prize on course here today. Would you please call at the Secretary's office, as that wonderful videotape recorder is waiting there for you. J.V. Ryan of Fish Creek. Well, they won that lovely prize and they haven't collected it yet. Right, the last winner, Top Banner, to pay $5.30 and $1.45, treble for Harry White. Just lasted to beat Admiral Boy $1.45, and Ballyman's Boy was in third placing. Good thing beaten Ballyman's Boy. When they shuffled, he was locked in on the fence. He went back to about 12th, I suppose, and then had to come wide, and you wouldn't want to know he also got checked halfway up the straight when making a run wide out on the track. Flashed home to run third, and well, it'll keep for another day, but Top Banner just too good. The winner of the final event on the program, number 4, Top Banner, is a brown horse, 4-year-old, by ruling from Sovereign Jean, raced by C. Searchy, J. Sim, K&G Elliott, Mrs. M. Packham and P. Thanissum, trained by C.B. Surkey at Coleraine, and completed a riding treble today to Harry White. Second, number 9, Admiral Boy, K. Forrester, and third, number 1, Ballyman's Boy, P.B. Smith. Officially 4th, Naliska, and 5th, Nakundra. Now the tapes officially on the last, 5.30 and 1.45, number 4, number 9, 1.45, number 1, 75. The Quinella paid $34.95, $34.95 the last Quinella, and we're standing by for the trifecta. Harry White riding in great style, completing his treble.
A daring ride, a ride that was not, well, it wasn't a copybook ride, H.
Yeah, I'm glad you sort of daring ride. I felt a bit game, taken off, done everything you're not supposed to do, going up the hill.